are just starting out on your Weight Watcher journey and none of your family is on board, or they think that they have to eat diet food along with you, these 3 breakfast recipes are going to convert them that you can still eat healthy and it's not going to taste like diet food, and this is family friendly for everybody. So we're going to be doing breakfast taquitos in the air fryer. We're also going to be making a breakfast pizza and also breakfast bombs, which are, if I do say so myself, Hannah.
Yeah, I did have half of one this morning, and it was
the
fabulous.
bomb. The bomb.
It was the bomb.
It was so good. And these are all really simple and easy and delicious. So
you don't need any special ingredients.
Nope.
All right, well, let's show you how to make these 3 things. The easiest way to support us is by subscribing to our channel if you love these videos, and also giving us a like and a follow on all other social media platforms. We really appreciate your support, and let's get into the video.
The number one question that we get every time we make anything with tacos that are crispy is, what kind of tortillas are those?
Yeah, unfortunately, they are a Chicagoland area brand of, it's called El Milagro.
Yeah, and they're 49 cents a package, and they're spectacular. And sometimes when you go to Walmart, they're still warm in the package. So close second is Mission Extra Thin Corn Tortillas. You can pretty much find those nationwide.
Yeah, but these are very, they just have a better flavor, and they're not super thick, but they're also not as thin as the Mission Ultra Thin ones, but they're perfect.
Yeah, so the secret of anytime you make tacos or anything like that is you do need to microwave them so they're pliable. So if you don't do that, it might look like that when you start, but the second you put it in the air fryer, it's going to break into, and then you're not going to be happy.
Right.
It's going to make you mad. And we've already made all the fillings, so this really could be all done the night before. Make your potatoes, your eggs, and then just fill it with whatever you like. If I had pickled jalapenos, I would have put that in there too.
Yeah, I did put some other options up on the screen.
Oh, you did? Okay.
For them, but the pickled jalapenos is super, super good.
Yep. And
also, this is her attempt at
showing you.
I love the spinach on the hand.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the that's the Chosen brand avocado oil spray, and you can spray it up to 37 seconds, and it's magically 0 Weight Watcher points. I don't understand why.
Yeah, but these come out super duper crispy. They are. You can fit a lot of stuff in there. Surprisingly, my mom had made this pickled jalapeno salsa that we dipped them in. So good. And we also had some sour cream on the side.
And Taco Bell hot sauce.
Yeah.
Always.
I love the fire sauce from Taco Bell.
Yeah.
But it never fails. And obviously, if this is for kids, you can do whatever you want on the side, probably just like sour cream. Yeah. We also did a garnish with some
cilantro, because it's my favorite.
She does like to put cilantro on everything, but luckily I love cilantro.
Yeah, so it's all good. And like these came together in hardly any time at all. And these are great to do for a crowd too. You can just put all the fixings and everyone can just put whatever they want on the inside.
So yeah, and we did originally 8 minutes, but it ended up taking 12 to get them nice and super crispy, and then they stayed together that way.
You cannot go wrong with breakfast taquitos.
What's next on the docket?
Oh God, hi. You surprised me. We are going to be doing breakfast bombs, and this is like one of my favorite things to make of all time. It just uses 3 ounces of skinny pizza dough. You can fill it with whatever you want. I have already cooked eggs and shredded potatoes and turkey sausage, and that just goes in the filling. Just one caveat, you want to make sure your filling is at room temperature or even from the refrigerator, because if you roll this out and you put hot eggs on here, it's going to put a hole in your dough. Not that I know
from experience
firsthand or anything like that. I read it on the internet. So
here we go.
So a lot of questions asked when I put these up. I think it was on TikTok that I put these on. Can you put these in the air fryer? You probably can.
I'm sure you could.
But here's the thing. Not everyone has an air fryer, but I think everyone has a skillet and a stove.
Right.
Hopefully. So that's why I decided to do it in the skillet. So you do need to roll this out pretty thin so that the pizza dough cooks all the way around, because you're going to like fold it together. And cook it with a lid on, and then that ensures that you're cooking it. And this took about 5 minutes each side. We put everything but the bagel seasoning on this, and you just want to be careful. Don't go too high of a temperature, because everything but the bagel has that onion in there.
It'll burn.
And also not from personal experience.
Right.
I've read that on the internet as well.
Correct.
So you're just going to bring the dough all together and kind of pinch it, and then I just flip it and fold it down and press it. And then I always do the seam side down first because that holds it all together, and it just is like a pillow.
It totally is, and it gets nice and bubbly.
Yeah.
If I was going to air fry this, I'd probably do, like, what would you say?
I'd say 360 for about 10 minutes.
Yeah. And probably flip it halfway through as well.
Yeah.
Just to make sure.
Goodness. Insanely delicious. Hannah, what is your favorite thing to order in a restaurant?
Biscuits and gravy.
Yes, ma'am. And you can buy the gravy mix in the grocery store. This Pioneer brand is almost identical to what you can get in a diner. And the best part about it is that you can put it together in about 1 minute. You just add hot water and that packet, and
it thickens itself. You don't need to add anything.
Yeah, and right here you're like, oh my gosh, it's not getting thick enough. Just be patient.
Yeah, just let it sit for a couple minutes, and as it cools, it's going to start to thicken. We did end up adding just a tad too much water here, so it should be even thicker. But it still came out perfect. Yeah. And that's the Pioneer
brand. Yes.
Yeah, Pioneer brand.
And then everyone always asks, what kind of little tiny roller is that? And somebody gifted that to me, and I can't remember who it was, but it's just a pastry roller, and you can get it for under $10 at Amazon. We'll leave a link down below.
I just put a screenshot of it.
Oh my God, thank you. I didn't have my glasses on. I couldn't say. So then you also want to make sure that the breakfast gravy is room temperature for this, and obviously that could be done and just left in a container in the refrigerator.
And like with regular pizza, just don't forget to put it on parchment paper first.
Yes.
And parchment paper is not the same thing as wax paper.
It is not. So don't make that mistake. And the best parchment paper that I love is either at Costco or Sam's Club, because you get a 2-pack and it'll last you like a year. And so the base of this is that gravy, and then again, you could put whatever you want on it. We did baby spinach, and
we used the same ingredients for all 3 of these dishes. Which did work, but you could obviously mix it up depending on what your preferences are.
Yeah, the only thing I did different is I used the Jennie-O turkey sausage, and it's like the tube that you get like Jimmy Dean. So we're just gonna put this on raw. Don't fear.
Don't pre-cook it. I know that there's people that are gonna say, "Oh my God, it's not gonna cook."
Or I'm putting raw meat with all the other ingredients, but trust us, it does work. And we're cooking in a 500-degree oven, and it's going to cook for about 8 minutes, so don't worry, it is going to cook all the way through.
Yes. And you're not going to have rubbery sausage if you put it on raw and let it bake with the rest of the pizza. You typically are going to have super chewy sausage if you cook it first and then add it on, because you're technically double cooking it.
Absolutely. And so our shredded mozzarella, I always go to the deli and ask for part skim mozzarella, and I just get it in a giant chunk, and then I can shred it myself. And even not on sale at Mariano's, it's $4.99 a pound.
Yeah.
I got this giant chunk. I showed her, it was like $6, and it's enough cheese.
Oh, it's a huge chunk.
Yeah, for days and weeks and months, or a day.
Or a day.
However
much
it's your journey.
But it is definitely well worth it, because you're going to spend less money than if you buy the prepackaged, and it shreds a lot nicer and it melts more evenly than the pre-shredded bags that have that kind of floury coating on it.
And if you're brave, you can actually crack an egg on this, and if it would come out like that runny that people like, but we're not about that life.
I am. I would eat it like that.
Oh yeah, you are?
I am, yeah.
Okay.
But I know my mom does not like a runny yolk.
But yeah, I just love that.
The pizza turns out perfect, and that sauce is genius for the base of the pizza instead of obviously a regular red sauce.
Yes. Like my mouth is just watering just saying that. And if you don't have a baking steel, just preheat your baking sheet to 450 for 30 minutes. The premise is that you're cooking the pizza from the bottom and the top at the same time.
Delish.
This is a breakfast pizza with peppered gravy as the sauce. It's stunning.
Yum.
Oh my God, it's so fucking good. I hope this gives you inspiration to make Weight Watcher friendly meals. And I do the Weight Watchers in quotes because pretty much anything, there's nothing off limits for us. So we just have to figure out how to make the points work for us in our daily life. And life is having breakfast pizza. And I know your family are gonna love these recipes just as much as Hannah and I do. So if you like more, if you wanna see more recipes like this, just subscribe, like, comment, tell us that we're amazing.
Check us out on all platforms.
Check us out on all platforms. We'll have the links to everything down below. But this breakfast pizza, like, bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.